in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Jets.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Mack, his first carry of the game. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled. Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On second down now. It's Mack, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. And they hear a few words from his head coach on that decision. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 7-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Watson, open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. It'll be a gain of 11, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Forced out to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Watson looks to throw again. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Shaquille Barrett. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
56. Mike, 56 right there.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. Flush to his right. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down, San Francisco.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
There's nothing but pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Throwing is Allen on third. Flushed out right. That's complete to Marlon Mack. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on fourth down. Now Allen. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
On second down, it's Mack. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Marlon Mack, his third touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
His kick is
heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
Like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1 yard.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
26-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson escaping the pressure right. He's got his big tight end, Fan. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Niners 14. Jets nothing.
1st and 10, Taylor down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson on the move to his left. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Rolling to his right. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Henry Ruggs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. And that one makes it 14-7.
Is good. Makes the score Niners 14, Jets 7. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 24-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen sliding out of the pocket. Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack. Put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Number 28, Jonathan.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Baker in on the
tackle that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
Brings up 2nd.
Flush to his right.
At the 17.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Watson, he's going to do it himself. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he'll get nothing out of that one. What a stand so far defensively. And now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And not only will he not get in? He's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last drive, obviously.
That's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit.
Going in my coffin, middle finger poking through the casket. No turning tragedy to tragic before you knew what happened. Ain't no explanation, this is second nature. All is automatic.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Jets.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And this carries into the end zone. First down, Allen. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Allen Robinson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
What is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Now the first carry for Marlon Mack. And he'll be taken down at the 18.
Ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll run with Mack. And down he'll go at the 25.
The ball carrier.
7 yards there and a first down.
5-yard line.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Rolling to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Montez Sweat able to get him for a loss of about 3.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Trying to get that one to his running back, Marlon Mack. But now it'll be third down. and going to throw. He'll buy some time right. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. They'll run here with Mack. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
Marlon.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And unsuccessful there, trying to dump it underneath. That'll bring up third down. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8.
8 yards to
go. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Watson. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On first down, it's Watson. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
This is the tight end fan, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
At the 8-yard line.
A quick throw complete to Washington. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal. They nearly had the touchdown, but he's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Watson going to try and run it. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. No.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they score in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
Do you think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
At the 25-yard line, the Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And here's Allen to throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
These two teams all tied after one.
7-7.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Watson off play action. Oh, that was dangerous.
Watson's pass.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
2nd and
a deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Faking the give. Now Watson rolling to his right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. James Washington, 29 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Jets 14, 49ers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind, going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Being chased out left. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Watson, escaping the pressure right. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
25-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
And the 49er
on 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers.
The ball carrier.
Marlon Mack, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drive.
And now off to the races down the right side. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Henry Ruggs, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
At the 25-yard line, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Throwing on 2nd down, Allen. That's taken in by the tight end, Perkins. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Dancing to his left. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 28 yards. Now Mack. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. On the tackle there, Natrell Jamerson out of Wisconsin.
42-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Mack. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. From the gun, Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. Brian Burns. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. And all the way down to the 9. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10, eluding the pressure right. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Taylor. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the Niners,
sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Allen. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Isaiah Simmons in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Allen now throwing on 3rd and long. That ball complete to Isabella. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Andy Isabella. 83 yards. And the 49ers get a score closer. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because in the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now a first down throw. Watson flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Flushed out right. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Off of play action, it's Watson. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run the option. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Steps away. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
2nd and 9 from the 44. To throw is Watson. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Jonathan.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Landon Collins made the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, Watson escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Jets 45, 49ers 20. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team.
And now look at him go. The 40. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
The 25-yard line.
A big play there for the Niners. And even 50 yards on the ground. On first down, Allen. He'll buy some time right. He'll find Everett there, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll run it with Mack. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the Jets.
Operating from the gun. Allen toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The keeper.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one. They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Allen going to go on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short, and the Jets are going to get the football back. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he will go out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They run once more with Taylor. And some room to work. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 55 yards. And this Jets offense continues to pour it on. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now...
And nothing but daylight ahead. 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Andy Isabella with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, 1 play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, 1 play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Jump, leg. 20 points down, he's coming.
Back to the air, Watson on second down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you